Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video of this war of mine. Again, just pumping right through here, just continue on. I'm having a blast playing through this. Just on a bit of a cloudy day here, so it's really fun to kind of play through it and just calm, relax. We're doing pretty well on food and supplies right now, and we're on day 15. A little cooler than it has been. When we first started off there, it started around like 22 degrees. So we're just going to keep an eye on that. If it starts dipping any closer to around 10, then we're going to have to start making some heaters. It looks like Marin's back. We sent him off yesterday on a trip with some people where he came back with food and stuff, so that's great. Katia is very hungry, which I think we have food sitting down there. We do. We have 10 food. That is wonderful. I cannot be more happy about that. We do need to get some medical supplies and stuff. We're out right now, but we did trade all that we had for a whole bunch of stuff, so kind of to be expected, I guess. If we can get some distilled alcohol, we can craft some medkits or bandages, which would be nice. From there, we will see what else is going on here. Marin is going to go down and do some crafting. See what we need. We have all our base upgrades, so we're doing okay there. It's mostly just getting things like these filters here. We have fuel. We're going to need more for the winter. I know that. But, so, we got everything there. What do we need to upgrade here? We need a mixer and wood. So, I know where we can go to get some wood. A mixer we can make here. All that does is really let us do some shell casings. Yeah, we sold 2 shotguns. Might have been a bad idea to do that. We're gonna see. I'm okay with that. We're gonna make a whole lot of moonshine here. And then we were working on building the distiller. Go. Oh, and we have our herbs here done, so that's good. We're not going to do a carrot or vegetable, not happening. We could do a food. Grow vegetables here. Yeah, we need to get this upgrade. To grow vegetables, using water fertilizer, but it takes time. I'm okay with the time. We need to make a heat lamp, and we need to get wood. The vegetables are going to help with our food use. And I think it was a heat lamp. So we can make a heat lamp, which is good. Do have one stove down there. I will probably craft up a new one in the next couple days, just so we have 2 down there. I don't know how many we're going to need for the winter, but I don't want to get into a situation where it's freezing cold and we need more heaters and we don't have the supplies to build them for any reason, and then have people freeze. I just don't even want to get into that scenario. So we're going to use the food here. We got 2 traps up there. We're going to get our waterer going again, because we do need water. We're using a lot of it now for moonshine, and so we can distill it. So we can be real careful. There we go. Okay, so we'll just build this. Who else is tired? Is it just... Nobody's actually tired. It's actually nice. So we're just gonna sit you in a chair, let Marin build. Our moonshine is about to be done. Boom, 4 moonshine. That is really nice to have that done that quick. We can't do more because we need sugar. That's okay. Bonus, we need organic waste that we can use. So that makes, we have 5 fertilizer. We don't need to make any more fertilizer at the moment. We need to, yeah, that makes fertilizer, that makes fertilizer, that makes herbs. We don't need more herbs right now. We don't need more fertilizer. We don't even have to use that right now. For that, we need more sugar. Let's see what we can do in here for our distiller. If we have a filter, we need more filters. So let's make some filters. And let's just do 6. And we will skip on, there's no more stuff, so we're just going to skip on to the night. And we're going to go and get some supplies. Marin, you can sleep in a bed. Cody, you can sleep. Bruno, you can guard. And Boris is going to scavenge. Decrepit Squat, there's a whole lot of materials there. We haven't really gone up here yet and got along too far. We're just we've been staying down closer to the bottom here. Trying not to get it to too dangerous of areas, but really happy to do a trade there. There is danger here. So we may end up going there. Huge amount of parts, lots of food. I think it was a garage we checked out too, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it was the Decrepit Squat we did trade. I think that was the garage that we did that at. Diluted gas station, we were there. Lots of materials, lots of meds, huge amount of weapons. Let's go here to the ruined block of flats. Just check that out, maybe. Between that or garage again. Yeah, ruined block flats. Let's go. We'll take a saw blade, take a crowbar. Did it say danger? No. So we're just gonna take crowbar and saw blade, and let's go see what we can find here. Hopefully, there's not too much that is a risk here. This will be our first spot where we can kind of put some things. There, not much in there, but we're gonna work on that. Don't know if anybody lives here or not, so we're just gonna take it slow. Look to be anybody there. Baby carriage, it's empty. Clean that out for parts. Nice, a whole bunch of stuff. Cool. Anything in here that we can carry with? And we don't already have. Yep, we'll carry everything out of there. Look at that. See any footsteps, so I'm gonna assume nobody lives here. Dump that all in here. Some nice gear. Always like those electrical parts and the gears. I forget what they call those, the actual gears. I can never remember that. I remember components, I can remember wood. Those gears, I just call them gears. Here we go. And we're making our way downtown. Walking fast. Some food. Look at that. That's why we bring the saw blade right there. That is why. You know, hopefully there's not... Hopefully that's just the only one. Hopefully upstairs there isn't also a saw blade. Can't really tell. But if so, we will come back. So there should be some stuff here. So we'll go to the bathroom. Medical supplies. Oh yeah, vegetables. Perfect. I'm okay spending some days really focusing on the food aspect, of really building that up. We're pretty good on our defenses, so I'm happy there. Maybe I do want those shotguns I traded away for some defense later. I don't know if like the raids get harder as the days go on, or if they just kind of stay like the same, like, oh, we try to break in, but we don't really do anything. As long as everybody has like a weapon. If so, then we're okay. Alright. Yeah, it's everything from this floor. We're gonna check upstairs and see. It's kind of looking like a grate. I think we should have brought two blades, but we can always come back here the next night. See. Yeah, it's a grate. We're gonna come back here with the saw blade. Brought one, did not bring two. So we'll just take our stuff down here, sort it out, head back, and call her an evening. Oh, and so we're gonna take back. We're gonna take back medical supplies. We're gonna take back food, fertilizer, vegetables. We're gonna take back a lot of components. I want some of those. These weapon parts I want. The sugar I'm not really too crazy over wanting. The electrical parts though I do. And I think with that I will also just take the coffee. No, save the coffee. We're gonna take more components. And that'll be our evening here. Day 16. Do we face a raid? Let's see. We did. Someone came at night, tried to take our things like for us. Someone tried to rob us, but it was a tough group. We managed to fight them off. Thankfully, we're all armed. None of us were wounded. All the attackers. They didn't steal anything. They used 2 bullets to fight them off. I'm okay with 2 bullets. Just that one day we used 5. That was real rough to use 5 bullets. 2 is okay. We're gonna make up food again. Bruno is sad. I don't know what makes him happier. Boris is already here. Marin is there. Let's see here. Check in here. Some thoughts. The shelter feels almost like home. Giving us relief and helping regain composure. We have armchairs, but we lack chairs, so maybe I'll build them another chair. We have beds, sleep in decent conditions. If someone gets sick or wounded, we have a place to rest. We made a radio. We like listening to it. Glad that we have a guitar. A simple instrument helps cheer us up in these hard times. We're really good to have some books. Reading helps forget the horrors of war. Staying here provides some comfort in these hard times. We have coffee. We have cigarettes, so they're good there. All our breaches in the walls have been boarded up, reinforced door, and installed an improvised alarm system needed if we're all caught asleep. Should be able to repel most bandit attacks, so that's okay there. We've gotten most stuff. So there's that. Marin is hungry and slightly sick, so he's gonna be sleeping tonight. So we need to get Bruno some food so he can sleep all day, and then we have somebody up at night. Do I have somebody over here in this bed? Do not. Is Katia tired? No, she's just hungry. Boris is tired. We're going to get him upstairs to bed. And Katia's food will be there for tomorrow. We do have food up here. More food. We're going to take it. Just keep piling it up. As long as we keep doing the way we've been doing with food, then we're gonna be okay. As far as like not getting robbed. Somebody is at the door. I have some stuff to exchange. That's our trader fellow. So we can take Katia over here, interrupt her coffee drinking time, which is unfortunate. But we can get her to trade some stuff out here. Let's make a deal. Maybe we can. You do get some stuff that I am slightly interested in. Yeah, you got some stuff. I want a vegetable. I want these parts. I want these weapon parts. Filters, fuel. Do we even have a gun or working? Yeah, we do. We have a shotgun, right? We have one left. And do we have any bullets? We don't have any bullets. So let's see. Won't do try harder. I'm not trading 4 booze for that. We can get that for 3. That's okay. The rest of this stuff, like the books, is okay. We have 3 knives. That's just kind of if we don't have the shotgun, which we don't have ammo. It's kind of our only issue with that. We don't have ammo, which sucks. Maybe we're gonna trade one of these herbal meds for some bullets and books. Some B's and B's. I don't want that more than like 2 bullets. Just in case they start ripping them off. So they can have 2 bullets. That'll help for the next raid night. Let's check with Marin. See if there's anything that we're crafting here that we can use. We need sugar to see if sugar. It does see if 6 sugar and 10 water. We can trade for those. Maybe trade some cigarettes and coffee? It's a lot of coffee to give up. So maybe not. Maybe I can trade him this almost broken crowbar. And 4 cigarettes for... I'll take out some water, because I can get water. Yeah, there. Alright, I'll do that. And then Marin can go down here, and he can make up a batch of... If we get 1 more water, we can make 2 moonshine. The tricks of the trades. We got a lot of books. We do 1 water for 1 sugar. You will, 1 for 1. Sure. It works for me. Works out perfect. Bruno's asleep. Boris is asleep. Marin builds. Okay. See if we can get some water. We do have filters. Are they happy about the books? We're glad to have many books. Good. So that's helping as well. And can we do anything here in the distiller? We can make 4 bottles of pure alcohol. So let's do that. That gets us ready to be able to craft some bandages up, which would be real nice. And he's still here waiting to trade. So that's okay. And what's that, Bruno? Bruno who's sad. We gotta get him stop being so sad. We do have things. Maybe he doesn't want to listen to the classical music. Maybe he wants the other music. Oh, there we go. Beware of bands of looters roaming the city. It's best to lock your doors and stay inside. So there is a lot of bandits around them. So we're gonna... Yeah, won't be able to hold back forever. I think we're gonna start doing 2 people then on guard for the next couple days, just while that message is there. We have 2 on guard. We'll be sleeping a little more during the days, but that's okay. Go. We have our 4 bottles here, so we can go see. I forget which stand it is. I think it's this one, yeah. We can make 4 bandages. Oh, yeah. Or 4 herbal meds. We're going 4 bandages. Yeah. And what all do you got to trade? Because we can actually see components and those herbs is what we need. So if we can trade 1 bandage, he doesn't have any herbs, does have components. He won't do all of those components. He'll do all but 1. You know, I'll take that. That gives us 72 components. That's fantastic. We have another bandage made. So maybe we can trade it for... Trade our bandage for all of your tobacco? No, not for all your tobacco, for 5. 5 tobaccos. Alright, well, let's see. What would 5 tobaccos get us? Do we need to upgrade? Wood. We do need wood. Does he have wood? He has 10 wood. You know, we do need that. Trade away another bandage. Loads him up with bandages. It really does. But we can take other stuff that we will want to. Yeah. Will he do 1 fuel? No, that is his limit. There. That will help us here. Marn can go upgrade this. Yeah, just enough. While Bruno goes and crafts these. So today is a good trading day here. We've been going so far. Lovely, we got the upgrade done. What can we do now? We can grow vegetables. 10 water, which is a lot, but we get 4 vegetables. Yeah, we're doing that. I don't think there's anything else we want from this guy at the moment. I could take the tobacco. I don't feel the need to do that right now. You go now. We're gonna end the day as soon as they're done crafting down there. Actually, I think we can just do it. Yeah, we can. Yeah, look at that. Alright, on to the night. Boris is going to scavenge. Bruno is gonna guard. Marn is gonna sleep. Cody is gonna guard. So this is where those 2 guards come in. Marn's slightly sick, which is okay. We're just gonna go ahead and send that like that. We are gonna go back to right where we were last night. We're gonna take the last saw blade with us, and we're gonna go cut open the upstairs there and see what is there. Up, please. Go. Up we go. Up we go again. Scavenge this. I don't think it has much in it anymore. Yeah, took some of the stuff out of there. Let's cut through here. We just hope for some good stuff. Food, some other gear. It's not too shabby. Oh, moonshine, broken pistol. Yeah, good stuff here. Looks like that's it for up here, so I'll just go down, come back up and get that stuff, and then we can call it a night here. And we'll move on to the next. There we go. And this, I just think you get into that door there on the left here, but guess not. Okay, the moonshine is, that was the big one there. Going up and finding that, we can distill that, make that into 4 bottles of pure alcohol, which becomes 4 bandages for us, so always gotta make sure to take the right things with us. Which one of them is water. So, yeah. We're good on food. Now, we'll take the sugar. We're gonna need that. Other than that, wood. Just take a ton of wood with us. The rest of the stuff we can come back for another time. But that's probably gonna be it for that spot, really, until we gotta come back for some stuff. So, that'll be fine. Day 17. And let's hope we weren't raided again last night. That'd be 2 nights in a row. The night was calm. We gotta get people asleep. We only had 1 person in bed all night. And that was our slightly sick companion. So let's get Boris in bed. Katia is very hungry. I do have a little bit about her story. I've been around more than any of my friends and relatives. I met famous people, readers, found my interviews funny and incisive, but when I try to write down my experiences, I'm stuck. I want to find and hug my folks, not write about them. I wish I had been seeing them more often. So, another one of those messages, just how war separates you, right? And how you're not able to know where your loved ones are. So, some deep stuff. And some stuff that we're gonna head to bed on. I sent Katia right upstairs. She's tired. She going to bed. Our food hasn't done any more there, so that's okay. We're doing quite well on food. So Bruno is tired. Maren is slightly sick and still recovering. See, I don't want to take him out of bed where he's slightly sick. But we do have stuff that we need to craft. We do have stuff that we need to make. And it needs to be done here. So we'll just cook up some food. Not for today, but for I think tomorrow. And we can have 2 ready to go. We'll just see what we can make. I think generally everything here, we could use another rainwater collector. We have 7 filters, so we are going to go put a filter in and just get some water going. Yeah. Bruno could use some rest. So Marin is gonna get up. Marin? Somebody in the comments, please, if you know how to pronounce that name. I think it's Marin? But we're gonna work it out. We can make 8 bottles of pure alcohol. Big amount of alcohol. We were getting into using a lot of fuel. We're gonna do it, but we're using up a lot. And so we're gonna have to trade for some stuff, which we know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who just knows us because we know them, and they want food, or not food, medical supplies. So we can get a lot of things from him. And I don't remember if we went back with Boris after we did that trade as well, so there might still be some handy things there waiting for us. And we're not at a point where we have to steal or anything, so we don't have to take anything from them in their basement. We're not that kind of desperate right now. We're doing pretty good. Bandages are good if we get hurt. We don't really have any medications or anything, which is kind of rough. But we can definitely get some more here going. We're 7 out of 8 on that. We may not even stick around the whole afternoon here. We may just... What are you doing? Oh, you're no longer hungry, tired? No longer tired. Nobody's longer tired except Bruno. So we might just start some things, send Marin to sleep, and see what happens. We'll have to start some things, though. So if we can start them with him, then it works, because then he's able to start them. They're able to finish the task, and it's still be cheaper to do. Like this, I'm going to leave that at 1. This, we need herbs. We need herbs, because we can make so much bandages. Or medical herbal meds. We can make so many. So we're going to make 1. But again, we're just going to leave that. Anything in here we want to craft, we can make a pistol. I think it's worth it. So that's 3 things there. And we can set up another rainwater collector somewheres. I'd like to do it here. No, it won't go down where I would like it to go. So I guess we're just going to do here. So that's fine. Bruno, you're going to come down. You're going to work on this rainwater collector. Claudia is going to come down, and she's going to work on this. Boris is going to come down and work on something. Go. That'll leave Bruno to actually just put a filter in here. If we have one, we do. And that can leave Katya. Let's do this. And then Boris can do the other rainwater collector, and that'll be our day. Ta-da. Put the rainwater collector in. Got 2 water things going now. We got 2 foods. We are using a lot of water. So, we'll skip to the end of the day. And we're gonna go back to the garage with Katya. We're gonna have Bruno guard. We're gonna have Boris guard. our mind and sleep in the bed. And we're going to go back and see if we can do up a couple more deals here. See if we can make some deals, and I will check to see what we left behind here. I don't think we actually came back. Maybe we did. So we just have some smaller stuff there. Lots of wood. We're okay on wood. Do you still need medical supplies? Hey, you need meds for my father. Got some? Yep. I do. Do you have things I need? Do you have herbs? Do you have vegetables? These are good. You have water, you have sugar, you have parrots. So you'll do it for 9 water. That's a nice haul. Thank you very much. Nice quick trade. Something that we're starting to produce now quite often. We're actually able to trade for a lot. We just gotta keep that up. Day 18. We're moving on. We're almost a quarter of the way through. Once we get to day 20, that's when the ceasefire is. And we were raided last night. We had 2 people on guard. Someone tried to rob us last night. It was quite a tough group, but we managed to fend them off. Thankfully, we were all armed. None of us were wounded, and the attackers didn't steal anything. We were able to defend ourselves. Only used 2 bullets, plus came back with all the interesting things as described there. So Katia is going straight up to bed. She's tired. If the trader comes, I don't think he'll come today. We have 3 very hungries. One of them being Bruno. One of them being Boris, who's also right here. Temperatures have gone back up a couple degrees, so I'm fine with that. And Boris is gonna go to bed. I'm assuming Marn is still feeling... No, he's no longer slightly sick. So that's good, he's just hungry. We can fix that basically right away. But I did see, just as I started to go downstairs, our food here has come up, which is good. And we have fertilizer that we can put back. It's, what can I say? It's a good time here. We can cook 6 food. We're gonna do that. We're gonna cook it and have it ready. And we're gonna run back and forth with our character because he's very hungry, so he's got lots of energy to do that. Is Marn are only very hungry? Yep. Perfect. We are going to build another simple heater. I should start looking into what it's going to take to upgrade on one of them, instead of just having simple. Especially as we're getting closer to day 20. Kind of getting a little bit worried about the heating situation if it gets bad. Bruno is upset there's no smokes left. We got coffee left, but we lack cigarettes. But we have things to make them. That's the thing. So, Bruno can just check the coffee, or not the coffee, the radio. Despite attacks. Beware looters. Best to lock your doors. So that's everything that's new. So Bruno is going to get sent up to the other bed. So we're going to need 2 people on again tonight. And Marn, what do we need to upgrade one of these? One of those thermostats. Components. We're kind of low on components. Improved heater. Heats up the shelter much more efficiently using less fuel. Well, we're going to want to use less fuel. That we know. So we're going to eat our bowl of food. whatever you want to imagine it to be. Chowder. And we've seen that these are what we need. Thermal regulators. Oops, wrong button. Go. Probably for tonight we're just going to go back somewhere where we can find some components. And we'll just clear those up. And make it nice and easy for us. We can make 3 more bandages. 3 bandages is nice. We use up all our herbs. It takes 3 hours, but kind of worth it, if you ask me anyway. Get a lot out of it. Pick up this moonshine. I don't think we have sugar to make more. Yeah, we're out of sugar, but we do have a decent bit of water. We're almost out of fuel. I'm using a lot of fuel. Which is a little unfortunate that we've been doing that. Let's see here. Let's pull Marin off of that. We'll let Boris take over. And yeah, it's still 1 per. I was hoping maybe 2. I don't want to have to craft that much fuel. We can't make any filters. So we need components. 100% need components. I think that's what we're going to need to upgrade heaters as well. I hope we'll manage to keep it warm in here. It is 18 degrees. So yeah, we need components. Is our next big need. So we will skip on. Let's go get some components somewhere. Garage is only 1% looted apparently. So let's see. Lots of stuff there. Room blocks, some food, huge amount of weapons. We've cleared there. Huge amount of weapons. Decrepit squad, huge amount of materials. So here's where we're gonna go. We're gonna put Bruno and Claudia, yes, on guard. Boris to scavenge. Marin in bed so he can build for us tomorrow. And I don't think we gotta take anything here. I think we already have everything done. I think it's just go get some supplies and get on out of here, if I remember correctly. Go components, exactly what we need. And sugar, take that, water, and then it's just wood. And that moves on the day. Just like that. The night down. Horse back. In case we were ready, we had 2 people on. We're okay there. And day 19. Good night. The night was calm. Perfect. We're going to send Boris up to bed. He's not super hungry or anything like that. Claudia can turn around and go deal with this food. Boris can go to bed. Go. We can put a fertilizer in there. Bruno's tired. I think Claudia's the only one that's very hungry, so Bruno's okay to go to bed. Claudia can go down. Because I'm pretty sure we have food down there. We do, we have 5. So we're good for a few days there. Ta-da. And we can send her maybe to bed. Yes, we can. And then Marin can go up and actually get that other food that's come through, so that's big. We're up to 11 food. Really, 15 if you include the 4 downstairs. We have 5 bandages. That's big. We have 5 booze. That's nice. Nah, we're just gonna put food. I'm actually gonna save some of the fertilizer. Somebody is out the door. I have some stuff to exchange, so our trader guy is back. We're just gonna wait a little bit on that until we craft up some more things. So there's nothing we need right at this like very second. I am gonna wait on the heaters. Let's bring her over. Let's do some trades. I think. So we can roll up some cigarettes or something. We can roll up 8. Sure. Yeah. Let's see what we can trade here. Let's make a deal. What do you got? Got herbs. Herbs. Got all this stuff. I'll see what we can get for 1 bandage here. You have a filter. You do got fuel. Take that. You got wood. And that's where your line draws for one bandage. That's alright. You won't trade 2 food for a bandage, though. Components. That's the other thing that we needed a lot of. And that's our limit on a bandage. So, let's see if we trade 1 more away here. We can get sugar. We can get these bandages. Can't get much water. Okay. I do got a moonshine that we could trade. We do got some of this pure alcohol to trade. We could trade for weapon parts. We're okay. We're okay for the time being. Trading away those 3 bandages kind of hurt, but we can make more, so it's not hurting us too bad. And we do have 22 water, so yeah, we're okay. Be able to make more things. Be nice to find some more bandages, though. Not bandages, meds. That's one thing we're kind of struggling with here is a little bit of meds. Mostly because I'm not crafting them. I craft herbal meds, but I can't craft medications. So. But we need more herbs. Can we distill anything here? We can distill quite a bit. Do 4. It uses up all of our sugar. And we're gonna make a filter. 2. Bruno's back up, Boris is back up, so everybody's coming back around now around noon. It's dangerous outside. We're gonna get there. Don't worry. Kadia can back off. Bruno can do that. Kadia, well, maybe we'll trade. We did craft 8 cigarettes, so maybe we'll see if he will trade for some of those. You want for that? I want everything. Give me your whole entire supply of everything you have for a little couple cigarettes. I want. No, he's not going to do everything for it, but that's okay. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, come again. Come back again. She's still tired. She got up on her own tired. I believe. I thought I sent her up to go to bed. Maybe I didn't. Plant the rainwater here. Rainwater collector. Get our food collector. Marin's good. This is almost done. Let's call her a day. And where do we want to go now? Let's go to Old Town here. There's materials, there's meds, there's weapons, there's power, a little bit of everything there. I'm okay taking a little bit of everything. That's fine by me. We'll send Boris And we'll just clean up supplies and be good. We already know we were in the house. And sugar and water right there. That'd be more stuff for us. Take back a pile of wood. And just to do a quick look through, because actually I don't remember. What did we need for here? I feel like there is something that we didn't do here. If there was, I'd like to maybe come back and do that at some point. And we got everything down here. Is it just upstairs then? Because if they're saying there's lots of weapons and stuff here, so if there is, where are they? We can go through there. We can go through there. We can't go through here. The door was locked. And imagine that door is how we can get up top up here. So, next time we come back here, lockpick. To the old town. For now, we're just gonna take some supplies. Back. We'll take a bunch of components too. Nothing wrong with that. We have most stuff cleared out there. Boris is back. So we'll just see if we were raided. See what went on for the night. Hopefully not too much on day 20. We're now officially, a quarter of the way through. And we were raided on day 20. They tried to rob us, but thankfully we're all armed. None of us were wounded. They didn't steal anything. Perfect. And we found lots of stuff. So I'm going to leave it off here. Great so far. We've made it to day 20. I am so happy with a lot of the food that we have and the things that we have to craft. We're doing really well. We're going to start getting into some more of the dangerous stuff because we are clearing out some of the less dangerous areas. So that's coming. But thank you for watching this. I hope that you've enjoyed this war of mine so far. If you had, please drop a like below and consider subscribing to the channel, as it really helps videos get out there to other people. Thank you, just in general, and have a great one, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.